All right, so as promised, we're going to complete our order page in this lecture. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and learn about creating different states of components as I promised in the earlier lectures. So let's head on over to our components section of our designs. And right here we have our button, of course, that we created and turned it into a component so we can easily reuse it throughout our designs. So in this lecture, I want to make a light version of this button and use that accent 3 color for my button here. So what we haven't really explored is this little plus icon here where we can actually create different states for our button here. So if you click plus, it actually XD gives us a couple options such as new state, which is whatever we would like our state to be called. And then the common hover state and toggle state for buttons as well that XD automatically suggests to us. But we're not going to create these ones for now. We're going to do a new state and we're going to call this state light version. So this will be the light version of our button. So in order to edit this state now, we just have to make sure that we have it selected on the right panel side over here. If we select the default state, right now we're making edits to our default state. But if we select this light version, suddenly my component is being edited, but that light version only and not the default state. So under this light version, we can go ahead and double click into our button, select the rectangle. Again, make sure you have the rectangle selected and not the entire button component. And then go ahead and click on accent 3 so that our button background will be that accent 3 color. And then for the button color itself, I want to go ahead and do accent 2. There we go. And so now we've created a light version of our button, which has this color. And at any point, we can go back to our default state and edit that state or create even more states, such as the hover and toggle state as well. But for now, we've created 2 different versions or states of that component. Now, if we want to use that other version, we can go to any of our buttons and go ahead and switch it to the light version instead. And then go ahead and make those changes to that button. So here, what I want to do is now go ahead and find my button from over here, drag another one over here into my order page. But instead of the default state, I want it to be the light version. And actually, on second thought, I want to create another version from my light version that has the text aligned to the left side. So when we switch back up to here, go to our light version, and from our light version, we can create another version or another state. And we're going to call this light version text left, like this. And so now in this version, I'm going to go ahead and actually align or bring my text here to the left side with 25 pixels from the left side. While we're here, let's go ahead and select text align left and then go ahead and exit out. So now we have 3 versions, a default state, a light version, and then a light version with the text aligned to the left side, like so. Perfect. So now if I go back to here, this instance in our order page, I want to do text left and then go ahead and enter some sort of like fictional address. Something like that, so they know where the delivery is going to, and they can tap that button to change their address, which would take us to that location page up here that we're going to design in the future lectures. So with that, I think that completes our order page. So let's come back in the next lecture to work on our order progress page.